Yo, what up, people? Swinson motherfucking R here today, of course, to give you guys, oh my god, Hajime no Ippo Rising Episode 5 motherfucking review. And you know what? I enjoyed this episode. It was a boxing match, but I still enjoyed it. Why is that? Because of Aoki. Oh my, this dude, bro. He's mad trick. Like, yo, this dude. Even Ayami said it at the very end of the match. He even said it. He thought that he was just a talentless scrub, like he was just making fun of it. But he realized, no, he does things that, nobody else would think of, but he makes them work. He has his own unique sort of way of boxing. He has his own unique way of boxing. And it's really interesting. Because, this dude, fucking plays dead and, is, legit, do this thing. This dude's, down on the fucking floor, this dude's knees are fucking just all diagonal with the floor and shit. I'm like, oh damn, this nigga, is he gonna go down? But no. And it was a pretty simple fight, and we got to see his new move, and that was probably one of the best things. But basically, Amane, this motherfucker, what he does is he's a jab man, and oh my god, that fucking counter was nasty as shit. Oh my god, that counter. But it was a pretty simple fight, just started off somewhat slow, but not really. Because in the first round, that's when shit got crazy. And the dude broke out his frog punch, and he missed. But he still hit him, it wasn't a direct contact. And even Amine said, oh shit, that would have knocked my ass out. Yo, that did a lot of damage, even though it only hit me in the cheek. And then, went through this whole thing, nigga started whooping his ass. It went back and forth for a while. But Amine was mostly, whooping ass. And then, dude goes for the second frog punch. Fucking goes down, yeah. He thinks he got his rhythm. Fuck that. Nigga dodges and just fucking lays the nigga down to, legit, just fucking punches him mid-air. And his entire fucking body just cocks down with his fist. I'm like, damn. Nigga got fucked up. Oh my god. And then apparently after this dude started doing his routine where he plays dead in a sense. For the next 3 rounds, he just yeah. Because after a quick jab, a really light jab, he fell down. It was a second KO, second KO attempt. And if he got knocked out again or hit on the floor again, then that would have been a TKO, technical knockout. And the thing about it was, he's just enduring all this, all these punches, because Amine, he thinks he's about to whoop the niggas. He thinks he's about to win. He's on his last ropes. So he just is blitzing the nigga, just left, right. But he can't break through his defense. And so for 3 rounds straight, he's just wasting all his energy. And then as Aoki is walking away, he looks at him. And he's just has a spring in his step. He ain't playing no more. He ain't faking it anymore. And he just looks at him and just sizes up how tired he is. And that's when he realizes Amine that he's been fucking played. And Amine, it's really crazy. I'm like, damn. He just goes in there rushing, and of course the entire time Aoki, he's trying to keep his distance away. He's trying to keep his distance away to regain some energy, because he was taking all those blows still. He may have been defending, but it still did some damage, so he needs to recuperate and rest. But the dude keeps on coming at him. He's trying to stay back and just pace himself a little bit, get some energy back. And then we get to the main meat, the final round, when Aoki decides to use his new move. Walks up, of course, Aoki the entire match is doing this mad crazy, just turning into weird fucking shapes and shit, hitting the fucking flow legit, and then nigga ain't stopping, oh my god. But anyway, his new move, he looks at him, and then he's about to do a crazy ass punch, and then he just fucking stops out of nowhere, and it's just fucking white light, and he's and for some reason, because of that moment, the champ Amine and the entire fucking audience is looks that way, and the next thing you know, nigga on the ground, and I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? I didn't know what happened. Apparently that was his new move. He hit him after he distracted him. And that's something that's never really been done in boxing. Because that's something that no real boxer would ever think of, taking his eye off his opponent. The first one, he almost gets taken out, but no, he gets back up. And then he just, does it again. Like, don't do it. Don't look. And he can't stop himself from looking. He just can't. It's like an instinct. And so can't. Oh, so the people, the audience, still are looking too. So they can barely see what's happening a lot. When the first one happened, the second one though was a little bit different because he just after he looked that way too. And then he went and dunked down for the frog punch. And we find out that's what he's been doing. He's been distracting his opponent and just doing a crazy ass fucking knocking the nigga out while he's, distracted. And it's a very good technique. And he's like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And then he looks down, fucking frog punch, nigga goes flying in the air, nigga done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, nigga done. Ding, ding, ding. Over. And so, yeah, I enjoyed the match a lot. I really did. It was entertaining throughout the entire thing. I was like, yo, man, this dude. That counter was nasty as shit, though. Oh my god. That counter was like the nastiest punch. Like, oh my god. That was just so oh. That seems like, oh my god. The nigga lifted up his fucking left foot with his left fist, too. Like, oh my god. Oh my. Like, it was. Oh. That was a nasty ass punch. And so now that his fight is over and he's the new champion, we might go back to Ippo. Or we might cut over to a different character. Because I'm not sure. Because there's still a couple characters in, of course, the intro that we haven't seen yet. So it could switch over to somebody else. But right now, I'm going to assume I might go back to Ippo. He might be ready and he might have to fight somebody else. We'll see what happens. But either way, Aoki, nigga good. I can't wait. I cannot wait for next episode. I want to see where the story's going to go now. I want to see how it's going to transition. And I can't wait to see how much Ippo has improved in this time while he's recuperating. Maybe he found a way, to get past his weakness of the Depsy role. And that would be really nice. But either way, I'd give this episode over here. You know what? Yeah, I'm feeling 8 out of 10. Yeah, this episode right here, 8 out of 10. It was good overall, but it had a couple okay moments in there where if you're not a big fan of boxing, then you'd be like, because it was sort of, slow down pace. Like, I mean, when you really think about it, there were like 6 rounds, and each round is only 3 minutes, and so legitly, technically speaking, if you put into the time of the, how much the anime actually shows, like it's 21 minutes without commercials, and if you take out the intro and the closing, then you got about 18 minutes. So basically, we saw an entire match. We saw all 6 rounds, except we only saw bits and pieces of the rounds. But still, it was like an entire match. And so, 8 out of 10. It was good. In my opinion, I'd give it a 9, but nah. I'm going to go with 8 out of 10. It was good overall, but it had a couple okay moments if you're not that into boxing. But me, I was digging it 100%, and I'm not a big boxing fan. I just enjoyed that. Especially that. I'm keep bringing it up because that counter was nasty as shit. Like, oh my god, like, how the fuck did he get up? Like, nigga jumped into the nigga's fist. Like, that was nasty. Oh, fuck it. With that being said, Smithers to the motherfucking R. Peace the fuck out.